You hear that? That's the click. The click. It's a pain in the butt. If you don't know what the click is like this warp that your cards get. Don't really know why. Might be the humidity, might not be. Who knows? But it's the most annoying thing on the planet when you try and do Magic and Cardistry, because you can't do anything because you're too ticked off at your cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out the best way to get rid of a click. It's going to be a journey for you and for me. I'm going to do all the work so that you know if you get a click, how do I get rid of it? Here's how. We're going to figure it out. I put up on a subreddit page of Cardistry how to get rid of the click. I found some helpful responses and we're going to try them out together to see which one works best. The first one was to spring like crazy. Just spring. Spring the cards like this, spring the cards like that. So we're going to sit here and we're going to just start springing the cards. Riffle, shuffle, lapel spreads, curly Q, all that stuff to see what works. We'll do a little time lapse for you. So that didn't work. Might work for some decks, but this one, no. Still has a really bad click. We have a few other options though, so we're gonna try them all out. All right, the next one was to riffle shuffle in the opposite way, so face up into face down, and then springs. Lots of springs in the opposite direction. So we're gonna try that for a bit.
2,000 years later.
Again, no luck. Springs in opposite directions didn't work. That's 2 for 2 that didn't work so far, but we got a couple others. We got about 3 others that are an overnight / entire day process. All right, the first one is what we're going to do. We're going to split the deck and pharaoh it. If you don't know what a pharaoh shuffle is, it's basically shuffling each card one by one, interlocking together. So pharaoh shuffle. I'm going to clean this up a bit by moving some cards around to make it the best that I can. So pharaoh shuffle right here. They said to put it back in the box and let it rest for a day. So that is what we're gonna do. Don't worry, I didn't run out of decks to try all these experiments with. This still has a click. I have a couple other decks that have a click, so I'm trying to figure this out. The next one was to put it in a Ziploc bag for a day because of the air, humidity. So we'll go get a Ziploc bag and do that. We got one in a Ziploc bag. Now we will leave that along with the other one for a day. And the last one was just heavy books. Heavy books on top of the deck overnight. The next deck that I have that has a click is this one here. So we're going to leave this one under a pile of heavy books overnight. The other two will be sitting and resting for a day. We're going to leave these guys sitting for 24 hours. And I will come back tomorrow, finish this up, and see which one has the best results for getting rid of the click. Let's transition over to that. Alright, 24 hours later, we are back to see what was the best solution for the deck click. Alright, first up, we have the one we just pharaohed. So, let's check. Does it have a click? Yep. Yeah. Still. That's a really bad click it still has. Alright, let's hope for better results with the Ziploc bag is next. Much less of a click. Click is still there. We should be able to get it out, but much less of a click. The Ziploc bag kind of works, surprisingly. I didn't even think it would do anything, but kind of works, not gonna lie. Alright, now is the heavy book one, so just give me a second. Alright, let's see what we got. Still a click. Still pretty bad click. The deck still has a click, less than it was before, which is good, but not the result we were hoping for. Definitely not the result we were looking for. Alright, so it's been about a week since we've had this click predicament, and nothing's really working. Well, I will tell you the best things that do work, but if you have a really bad click, then some of these will only help a little bit. The click will still be there, but I can also tell you what to do to get rid of that, although it requires some patience. So if you have a minor click in your deck, not a big one, then there are multiple ways to solve that. You can put it under a pile of heavy books. That worked really well. It got rid of a big part of the click. You can farrow it face up, face down, leave it in the box, just let it sit. That worked really well too. You can also farrow it face up, face down, and spread it on a carpet. Leave it overnight. All these leave overnight, by the way. That worked well as well. Put it in a Ziploc bag. That worked surprisingly too. And if you tried all of these, and you can do some at the same time, like you can farrow it face up, face down, put it in a Ziploc bag, put it on a pile of heavy books, and that might do the trick for you. But if you have a really bad click, and that only dials it down a bit, so there still is a click, it's not as bad, but there still is a click, then what you need to do is put it in a box, in its card box, and put some other decks on top and just let it sit for a couple days. That's what really worked for me. I had a couple decks that just were not getting rid of this click no matter what I tried, and other decks had minor ones, and the things I just listed for you, it worked. There was no more click, and it was really helpful. But sometimes it's just a really bad click and it just needs just time to sit, and that's what I found out that works the best. 2-3 days just sitting in the box, other decks on top for a little weight, not too much, not too little, and you just wait for it to get rid of it. And I know that's not the answer you really want to hear. I found out that's best. If there's other ways to do it, leave it in the comments, let me know, because I have not yet found a better way to get rid of a click besides what I just listed. And just, if it's bad enough, just let it sit in the box, wait a couple days. And that's about it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you're trying to get rid of a deck click, I know there are a lot of people that have the same issue that we all have of just trying to get rid of it, so hopefully this helps somebody out there. And if you are new here and you like this type of content where I teach magic, cardistry, do deck reviews and all that stuff, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified of my weekly videos. If you liked this video, press the like button, leave a comment as I said before, and if you want to see some shorts, I make YouTube shorts, not like the fabric or clothing of shorts, but the actual videos, YouTube shorts. I'll leave some in my description of ones I recently uploaded this week. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.